Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? If you guys remember, last episode we started making singularities, and I thought today we're going to continue with the tradition. So we're up to lead, and yes, even bronze is ready, and this is the recipe for the ultimate singularity, so we just need 2 of them. And over here we have the recipe for the infinity catalyst. We're missing a bunch. We have already made it up to lead, now we need steel, nickel, constantan, and electrum. So I have been pre-ordering some of them bit by bit as best as I could. So for example, we're making constantan, and since I'm using blocks of steel, I always have a backlog of steel, which is 44,000, which is not much. The problem with steel is that it's now being made with mechanism. You know, if we make a creative tank, none of this would be a problem, but we're doing it like this for the moment. Yes, you see the problem. Mechanism is slow. On the other hand, Ender IO in this mod pack is almost instant. Thankfully, there is a recipe for making steel in Ender IO, so we're gonna use that. There's also one in the electric arc furnace, but we're not gonna use that one. We use this, iron coal coke. You know, there's also a seed for it, but I have 200,000 coal coke. That is all the coal I burned in order to get creosote oil. So let's cancel the steel, we remove it from you, and we put it in the alloy smelter. So now if I order 50,000 steel, see how fast it's going to work. That is much better. Yeah, way better. Oh, this is a garbage capacitor. This is one of the problems around the base. Most of the machines are not upgraded. I'm also trying my best to do multiple tasks at the same time, so we're also making some awakened draconium. We already have 2 stacks of blocks. I have enough material inside the fusion crafters in order to make 4 stacks, so don't you worry. And while everything is cooking up, we're also going to have one more packager recipe. And that recipe at this very moment is going to be for the Ender's Pearl. Oh, I got an extra heart. Wait a minute. There is something wrong. I should not have gotten an extra heart. Okay. Anyways, that's not very important. We put the recipes in. Automation interface. One more ultimate crafting table. And where am I powering this from? Oh, deuterium. Okay, it's fine. Technically speaking, there are less than 9 items in the recipe of the Ender's Pearl, so you don't really need to use the packaged auto. The problem is that the solid Ender Eye does not stack. You see? It doesn't. However, if I have not messed up the recipe, this should be the Ender's Pearl. Perfect. Save the recipe. And extract from the south? Yes. We don't want it to eat our Ender Pearls. That's the thing. Yay! We have our first one. Wait a minute. Why can't I order it? Yes, there was a bit of a problem. That was the packager extension. What we want is the unpackager. So yeah, that was my bad. Yeah, now I can order some. Oh boy. I'm not really in the mood for changing the recipe. It's this one. Yeah, French 2. So can you craft me like 20? Thank you. The recipe for the Ender's Pearl doesn't really work. It's working now, but I think it's because of the Ender shards. You have to put it in manually. But it's fine, I have what I needed. We have exactly 25, and I think we need around 19. That goes over here. However, our goal for today is not the ultimate singularity or the infinity catalyst. Our goal is to try and get the creative tank. Do you know what? It's always lovely that you try to design a mod which makes a lovely desert temple, and then AE2 decides to spawn a meteor inside it. Anyways, I have started working on the creative tank, and unfortunately the first thing that we need is goat milk. And it has to be these goats. I have found 3 of them. 2 of them are female, 1 of them is a child, but I think we also need to have a male. I don't know if the child is female or male, it's not determined yet. Oh, that's also acceptable. Kikodo. You come with me. Is there also a male? There should be, it has to have horns, because I think the female has to be pregnant. We take the child. You see, they don't have a gender. What have you done with the men? I don't know. Did you eat the men? I think I found a guy. That's the wrong guy. Wait. Ready to milk. Maybe it doesn't have to be pregnant. Well fed, ready to milk. You're gonna give me 5 buckets. Only 1. Ready to milk? Oh, you're thirsty. Here is your fence. Here is water. Go and drink. Do I have to give you the water? Okay. More milk? Yes. It seems she needs a bucket of water per bucket of milk. Okay. We just need 5 buckets. Yeah, we have all 5. Can I get an extra bucket? I want to make cheese. So a cheese mold and a bucket of milk. And we shall have the goat milk bucket for the recipe. While I was looking for the goats, it seems that we have 2 more singularities, nickel and constantan. So 2 of you over there and 2 of you over there. And it's the opposite. Yep. Also for the infinity catalyst. Just before we go to the desert base, because I need to upgrade our altar, Electrum is also getting ready. I actually have to AFK a bit because we need to make some awakened cores. We need to upgrade our draconic armor. So I just wanted to give you an update regarding different singularities. Well, I'm making more of them, and I'm also thinking ahead, so we're making flux diamonds. But my biggest problem is that I'm using an alloy furnace for making steel, which I needed for making a lot more other stuff. That thing is incredibly fast, but the problem is that I think I have found a faster method. We do have an electric arc furnace from advanced rocketry, and if you put charcoal and iron inside, look how fast it's working. And it's doing it twice? What? Did we dupe something? It's a visual glitch. I'm not sure if it's faster than this, is the thing. But maybe we should switch, because making charcoal is incredibly easy for me. I have just set in the new pattern. Let us order 50,000 steel. It's not bad. Not sure if it's better. The main problem is that I need to make cores and I need those machines. But now that we are using the arc furnace, I guess we're fine. We can use those machines. Okay, so it has been maybe 1 hour later and we do have the steel singularity. The problem is that now we get to signalum and lumium and, well, we're out of redstone. Almost. We have 44,000 left. We will have 200,000 signalum. We need 20,000 more. Can I order it? We're missing 5,000 redstone. It's fine. That's maybe 15 minutes more. But in the meantime, at least I should be able to make 1 stack of awakened cores. For the moment, we're just going to go with 1 stack. Maybe we're going to need half a stack more. I'm not sure though. What goes in the center? Oh, nether stars. We just need 1 stack. Come on. Give it to me. Thank you. So you, my dearest friend, give me 1 stack of cores. For the chaotic core, how many cores do you need? Oh, that's a bit. But on a very positive note, you don't need that many of them. As for the singularities, I think we're going to have enough signalum by the time that we're making the singularities. So let's craft them anyways. Singularities do take time. And I just realized I'm getting redstone from my stupid mob farm. It's not much, but it was 60 stacks. So 20,000 signalum? Yeah. Perfection at its finest. You know, I did mention that the ultimate singularity is not going to happen today, but we're not that far off. It's just that there's a teeny tiny bit of a boo-boo. Ah no, this is Indirium. It's fine. Indirium is not really gonna happen, because the problem is that for each Indirium ingot, you're going to need 1 ender pearl. And it is very true that I don't need 22 of each and every singularity. For example, Indirium is only used in the ultimate singularity, so we just need 20,000. I have already made 8,000 ingots, but we need 12,000 more. And we're missing 8,500 ender pearls. So obviously 1 of them is going to happen, but definitely not 2. Well, let's make the first one, I guess. But 4 more singularities are also getting prepared. This is Manulin. Manulin is one of those things that we only need 2 of them. So it goes over there. And the rest of them is extra, but I think we needed it for something. Yeah. Solar array controller, tier 6. Only 1. We're good. Those are cheap. But I think now it is time to move to our desert base because we have so many more things to do. The yellow crystal from Extreme Reactors was technical. You know, it's just crystals and capacitors. The blue one is magical. And yeah, we're missing almost everything. We are not really going to finish it up today. I just wanted to mention that we have so much work to do at our desert base. Which brings up another thing. We're using void jars, correct? Well, we shouldn't. Because the thing is, I do need to craft a ton of ingots and I do need to have a ton of essentia. So I think the wisest thing is that we just gather them in jars and then craft in bulk. Because otherwise each jar has a capacity of only 250, which is not great. Or we can also make a seed, but you know, for some reason I really prefer to just do it without the seeds. Yeah, you see, in this way I can have way more essentia. This system actually works really fine. I mean, look at all those brass. That is 2 stacks. But now, let us get focused on Astral sorcery. What you might notice is that we have 2 light wells and then I realized you can't put them under a roof, so we have a hole, which is aesthetically incredibly pleasing. Anyways, what we need to do is that we need to make the iridescent altar, correct? Iridescent altar requires resonating gems, and unfortunately until right now we never crafted them. We just got them as a quest reward. And remember that the main reason that we want to make the iridescent altar is that we need to have the Mantle of the Stars, because that is used in making the Draconic armor. So I guess our first order of business is to make the Starlight Infuser, the altar. And just like that, we shall have our altar. Not the iridescent altar, the Starlight Infuser. And just like that, here is the actual altar. Hopefully it's working. And I did not mess up the structure, but we will see. So, there's 1 aquamarine. Will you give me resonating gem? Yes. We can't really automate it, we need the chalice. But the chalice requires the iridescent altar, so we have to wait. I'm not even sure if you can automate this. Anyways, it did not consume any starlight, so maybe we can have 1 more? Yes. Still, it didn't consume anything. If that is the case, we make more. Why not? I do actually need to have more, because in order to make some of the lenses, we also need some resonating gems. And yes, there is also a machine. The problem is that the machine requires the iridescent altar. We're basically just locked behind the iridescent altar. You consume that one. Okay, I just had to come back to the base so that I can make 4 more singularities, and we're pretty close. We're missing thorium, flux electrum, flux crystals, flux crystals, and titanium. That's not much. Titanium is a problem, because I don't really produce titanium and we have 700 ingots. Unless I go to Proxima B and gather some rutile. I don't know. It's 5000 rutile ore, that's a lot. Anywho, let us get back to the iridescent altar. Let's actually bookmark this. So, we got the resonating gems. I made 2 lenses, they're not these ones. We have to craft them. We should have the runes of capacity from our blood altar that we have disassembled, so that's not a problem. We need the draft of Angelos. Oh boy. Well, obviously we are going to need an alchemy table, so you go over, I don't know, somewhere. I think they just wanted to make the recipe irritating, otherwise these are not necessary. You need so many vials. You do need to have an orb when you're crafting with the alchemy table, and it does need to have LP in it. So here is the plant oil, then for some reason I need to have a pufferfish. That gives us the neurotoxin. And the only thing remaining is that we have to take the plant oil and mix and match it so that we will get the antiseptic. Why the hell would you do that? Thankfully, we do have a weak blood shard. But one thing that I'm not really sure is that are we going to have enough blood? No. It does require 20,000 LP and I do not have a divination sigil. So I don't have any idea how much LP I have. Oh, and by the way, the jars are full, but the V is empty, so the thingy is not working. Whenever I restart the client, this should work. Anyways, for the divination sigil, redstone, and 1 slate. Yes, thank you. So, how much LP do we have? 24,000, that's actually good. Oh, it's the wrong recipe. My bad. Exactly, we first have to make the antiseptic, like so. Then we mix it with the neurotoxin. Don't you have enough LP? You do. Oh, it has to be a tier 3 orb. Okay, we just link this one then. So the thing is, I'm an idiot. This is the recipe. Yeah, I just spent like 10 minutes to understand why the hell isn't it working. Increases the max points of living armor to 200. That's good. Oh, it's not from blood magic, it's from the alchemical wizardry. The things you learn. For progressing further, we need to make this elemental affinity reagent, correct? That requires 3 different sigils, and I think I have everything. It's blank slate. Yeah, wrong one. But it's fine, you get your reagent back. This one was the reinforced. The other 2 are blank. Yep, but I don't think we will have enough demonic will. 330. Oh, I do. I'm really not gonna complain, that was easy. Thank you. What does this do? I don't really know, it's from alchemical wizardry, but I will check on that later. So the only thing that we're missing is the celestial crystal and 2 colored lenses. And also to check if we have 4 runes of capacity. Yeah, we do. For the celestial crystal, we're going to go with the traditional method of just pouring down 1 bucket of starlight and then just dropping stardust as well as rock crystals. You know, like that. I'm calling this the traditional method because there is an easier way of making them. Where is it? It doesn't show you, but if you want to make the cluster, there is a recipe from the crystallizer. The problem is that I have already used my crystallizer in order to make the crystallizer from mechanism, so we don't have the controller. But I think eventually we would have to make it. Oh, you missed the crystal. We just have to wait for them to grow. And maybe in the meantime I can check on the remaining singularities. Magnesium is ready. Hard carbon is also ready. These singularities are only used in the recipe of the ultimate singularity, so we only needed 2. As for black quartz and Certus quartz, yeah, we have to wait. You know, we're not that far off to making the ultimate singularity, but the next singularity is thorium and we only have 19,000. Why? What happened to the rest? I think the only source of thorium that we have is the laser drill and it's incredibly slow. The other source that we would have had is sieving. And the main reason that I'm using past tense for sieving is because we don't have any netherrack. But don't you worry, we just need a bit. I just ate a raw frog. Things you have to do for hearts. So we shall have thorium and flux electrum. We need only 20,000 of each, so it should be fine. I know that I'm jumping back and forth all the time, but yeah. Let's get back to the iridescent altar. I should have put a waypoint for the altar. I'm just saying, out of the recipe of the iridescent altar, the only thing that we're missing is the celestial crystal. It's been a while and this is a stage 2. This one is stage 3. 1 and 1. The moment this one reaches 4, we would be good to go. But in the meantime, I have also been crafting as many metals as I could, so we have almost 4 stacks of thaumium and 3.5 stacks of brass. Since the V is not working, I'm using tubes. I think now it is time for some void metal. We have plenty of lithium. 1, 2, 3, almost 4. 4.5 jars, maybe. The problem is that we don't have that many void seeds, which is fine, I guess. Oh, and by the way, you would be able to attach multiple jars to a single tube as long as it's the same essentia. Stage 4? Yep. Oh, I thought it's 5 lithium and 5 metallum. It's 10 metallum. I might need more jars. I think if you have a block of iron under the crystal, it's going to grow faster, but I think it's too late. If I break the sand, the crystal is also going to break. And just in case you have forgotten, we need these ingots in order to make the ultimate ingot. And I have made it so far without the seed. I'm not gonna break the tradition. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called a stage 4 cluster. We should be able to harvest it. Come on. Yes, I have it. I just made it nighttime, but I'm not going to lie to you. There is a very small chance that the starlight that we have is not going to be enough. Yeah, we need it up to here, and I'm not really sure. It's not the end of the world. There is a structure that we should be able to make using relays, but there is also one more thing that we should be able to do, and that is a collector crystal, which is not called collector crystal. It is called collector crystal. Anyways, we would be able to make this. It's fine. But we have time until midnight. I think we're gonna make it. It's just 2 pixels. Come on. Yeah, I think they did that on purpose, because this is not going forward. Okay, it's fine. We just need to attune this crystal, I guess. And Avitus is not in the night sky. Are you gonna be out tonight? Please? Oh, it is out tonight. It's fine. It attuned. Thank you. I'm just waiting for the crystal. I think we got it. Nope. Maybe some of those guys picked it up. Damn. Oh yeah, I got it. But it's not attuned. I think it's attuned now. Yep. Yes, we can craft it. But in order to link it, we also need to have a linking tool. So let us get some aquamarine. And there you go. For the moment, you just go over there. The linking tool is also ready. We'll link it to our altar. And I'm going to need one more celestial crystal. Stage 4. Yes. We can craft it. Perfection at its finest. It's been a while. So how do you make the mantle? Is the thing. It's not that expensive. It's just that I think we're going to need like 4 of them. Yeah. Does it matter which constellation it is? It can be anything. Now that we have a collector crystal, that one is not mine, that is part of the multi-block structure, the stupid altar doesn't have to be way up there. So I have assembled it down here, and what we're going to try and make is going to be the chalice. And since I'm really tired of mobs, maybe we should have a few arcane lamps around. It's not going to be amazing, but what can you do? The chalice is going to help us automate the production of resonating gems, so let us craft it. And this is crafting with some assembly required, which is 5 aquamarine, like so. You spawned within the lamp. So I think we should be able to place it down over there, and we just need some star metal. Not star metal, starlight. I think we can have our drum over there. We extract from it, that goes inside the chalice. Yes. And one thing that I didn't know is that you can use a conduit to insert the aquamarine from the bottom of the light wells. Somebody mentioned that in Project Ozone, and I forgot to thank him. But yeah, we're getting starlight. So now if I make resonating gems, I think it should fill in the missing source blocks. So just in case, let's get more chalices. They look nice. We're gonna fill one with liquid death. Or maybe blood. I'm not sure. Actually, we should not do stupid things. We should focus on the main task at hand. The Mantle of the Stars. We need 16 resonating gems. Oh, the chalice is ready. The second one. Awesome. You know, I'm just saying that the bean farm was amazing. Because I need some illumination powder, and I just realized it does require night ore. And thanks to the bean farm, I don't actually have to craft night ore ever again. We have like 500 of it. We shall start making the Mantle of the Stars. The first one. So you need feather, star metal dust, and some ender pearls. So here is your feather. Come on, be faster. Yes, finally. First Mantle of the Stars. We need 3 more. Then obviously we need to upgrade it, and for that we need 1 more celestial crystal. I have crafted the 4 mantles that we needed, and yeah, we can have 1 more celestial crystal. This one has to be attuned, and we should insert it into the altar, so let's attune it first. Please be attuned. I have been checking, it doesn't really matter which Mantle of the Star we make. Any one is acceptable. I think it's ready? Are you attuned? Yes. So if we put it inside the altar, yep. We have Avitus. So how do we do Avitus? Saplings. Well, saplings, sugarcane, and seeds. Oh, and by the way, regarding void metal, I realized you can make void seeds. Kind of forgot. Let us have our first actual Mantle of the Star. The collector crystal is kind of garbage, so we can't really do that the entire night. At dawn it doesn't really work. But it's fine, we can make it nighttime whenever we want. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 Mantle of the Stars, all of them have been attuned to Avitus, and now we're in the Twilight Forest looking for chickens. We need to make angel rings, and I think we need to have 4 of them. So yeah, it's easier to find chickens here. Come on, you're the final one. And that's not how you make an angel ring. How do you make this? Oh, yeah. We need the chicken wing ring. So there you go. Then it is time for the angel ring. That is all 4 of them. I believe that is everything we need for the Draconic armor. We need some resonant frame cells. Oh, we have it. Okay. 4 ultimate ingots, some AWAC, and some of you, which I don't have a recipe for you. Maybe I do. Yes, I do. Actually, we are making 2 sets, so we need 2 more. Oh, I need more chickens. I forgot. Oh, and I need more mantles. It's fine. For the moment, we just go with 1 set. So I put everything in and it's not working. Huh. Oh, it's not here. And you don't do it in this. You do it in that stupid thing. Again, I put everything in and it's not working. So this should be the recipe. No. 2 capacitors, 2 awakened blocks, 1 helmet, 1 ring, resonant cell frame, and the ultimate ingot. What am I missing? Can't it be a normal angel ring? It can. Yes, the mantle. I forgot the mantle. Wait a minute, how much power do you need? 1 million RF for... Wow, that's gonna take ages. So I guess see you in an hour. I don't really know what happened, but we're out of power. We don't need the void miner to work anymore, so you come with me. Does it make any difference? No? Wait a minute, did you eat all of my power? No, you're just using 1 million. So I don't know where is my power going. Maybe I haven't been here for a long time. Let's reassemble you. No, still the same problem. I don't know who is consuming 30 million RF. That's a lot. Alright guys, it's been a while later, we have the Draconic armor, and no, that was not the problem with power. The problem with power was nuclear craft. If you disable the limit, it's going to consume 27 million RF per tick for the fusion reactor, and I have no idea why. So we're just gonna turn it off, we don't need anything from it. But that is nuclear craft in a nutshell. It consumes 27 million RF per tick, and it gives you 1 million back. But joking aside, I have absolutely no idea how it was doing that. Anyways, now that we have the Draconic armor, what we need to do is that we need to start upgrading it. I just went to Proxima B to get some rutile too, and well, it's not the best. For making the ultimate singularity, we're just missing the titanium singularity. Unfortunately, we have no production of titanium. That's it. Rutile. And each ore gives you 4 in the arc furnace. So that is not really the best way of... Why are you stuck? Yeah, I was going to say that's not the best way of getting titanium, and that's it. So what the hell happened to Terrasteel? It's working now. Maybe I just left the chunks and it wasn't loaded, which it is. Game is being weird. I should have died a few hundred times, but thankfully we had last stand and we had thousands of experience. Where is the chaos crystal? Here. Hello, you are mine. Oh, let's turn on the magnet because we want to be able to run away. Yep, we're good. We can just teleport home. Bye bye. That's not home. This is home. So first things first, we're gonna start duping the chaos shard. It's 6 buckets of UU matter, but I think it's going to be worth it. I'm never ever going to do that fight. Again. Ever. Okay, I think we have every ingredients inside the fusion crafters. Let's make some chaotic cores. Well, we are going to need 5 for the creative tank, and we need 4 for the vending upgrade. That's manageable. Let's get the first core. That should be a quest. Come on. Thank you, thank you. And by the way, we put the experience back. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. We did not manage to get the creative tank today, but we will get it next episode. Till the next one, bye bye.